always on the run. A destiny, oh, it's the rising sun. I was born, a shotgun in my hands, behind the gun, I'll make my final stand. Yeah, and that's why they call me bad company. I can't deny bad company till the day I die. Until the day I die. Until the day I die. Rebel souls, deserters we've been called. Chose a gun and threw away the sun.
Welcome here to the first ever Daytona 500 pre-race of the real race here today at Daytona International Speedway for the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. The season starts today. Technically, it starts Sunday, but it starts today here for the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Your pole sitter for today's race is Tony Stewart. Dale Earnhardt Jr. starting second, Ryan Newman third, Matt Kenseth fourth, and Greg Biffle fifth. Brian Vickers, actually, that is Michael Waltrip today. He jumps in with a 55, and then Brett Moffitt will drive the 55 at Atlanta next weekend. But Michael Waltrip is in the 55 of today's race because of Brian Vickers' health issues. In seventh is Brad Keselowski, eighth Clint Boyer. Clint Boyer already wrecked two cars this week. Wrecked one in qualifying, wrecked one in the Sprint Unlimited. Hopefully getting out here trying to win the Daytona 500. And then Carl Edwards 9th, Jimmy Johnson 10th. We got some big names in today's race. Jeff Gordon's last ride around here at Daytona for the Daytona 500. Final season starts today here for the Daytona 500. And one more big news. The 41 of Kurt Busch will be, Kurt Busch will be suspended indefinitely coming from NASCAR today until further notice for the incident back at Dover International Speedway in the fall race for domestic violence. He will not be racing for now until further notice. For this race that we know, for this race, Regan Smith will be jumping in to the 41 for Kurt Busch for his suspension. Regan Smith does race in the Xfinity Series, drives the number 7 Tax Slayer Camaro for Junior Motorsports in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. I almost said Nationwide Series. But today is the Daytona 500. So without further ado, let's go down trackside to get the commands to start the Daytona 500 here
Drivers,
on Fox.
to your cars.
Please welcome your Grand Marshal, NASCAR living legend, Richard Petty.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines.
As the drivers pull away, let's see how this will go. The first Daytona 500 pre-race on American Racing Network. But today it's on Fox Sports. Well, it's on Fox. NASCAR on Fox. See my thing? NASCAR on Fox. 30-lap race here today around the famed Daytona International Speedway. Season kicks off today with the Daytona 500. You see Tony Stewart out there starting on the pole. Right there, Tony Stewart. Tony Stewart, let's meet some of the field right now. Tony Stewart, Darren Hart Jr., Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman, Michael Waltrip, Greg Biffle, Brad Keselowski, Clint Boyer, Carl Edwards, Jimmy Johnson, Austin Dillon, Kurt Busch, that's Regan Smith, Jeff Gordon in his final ride, Sam Williams Jr., Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, Trevor Bayne, AJ Allmendinger, Casey Mears, Casey Kane, Ricky Stenhouse Jr., Michael McDowell, Bobby Labonte, Juan Truex Jr., Austin Dillon, Ty Dillon, Mike Wallace, and the rest of your field as we get ready to get set, to get going here for the Daytona 500. Pace car is off. And green flags out here at the Daytona 500. Here they go. Already 3 wide back there, looking to make it 3 wide. Greg Biffle was looking to make it 3 wide in that turn. But as you see there, Ryan Newman will go up to get the lead. 3 wide right now for those race cars. Matt Kenseth right there in the middle. Darren Hart Jr. on the top. Carl Edwards there on the bottom. Carl Edwards with his new ride, that 19 Araris Toyota Camry for Joe Gibbs Racing. And you see the field fly by right there by the finish line. Your first leader at the Daytona 500 this year's 57th running is Greg Biffle, as it looks like Austin Dillon looking to get a piece of that lead. As Austin Dillon now leading the Daytona 500 for the very first time. Not in his career, but this year. He was your pole sitter last year for the Daytona 500. So we'll see who's going to win today's race, as he is now in the lead, getting a push from Reed Sorensen, not Reed Sorensen. I mean, excuse my language there. That is Sam Owens Jr. See, I knew who I was talking about. Sam Owens Jr. now takes the lead. He will be leading. If he leads this lap, this will be his first Daytona 500 lead in his career. As Joey Logano is right behind him, right on his back bumper right there. As AJ Allmendinger right now with that low side, looking to get the edge, looking to try to get into that lead. As there's a commanding lead right there in the middle. This is a good Daytona 500 start for all these race cars. As they come by the stripe, Sam Owens Jr. will lead that lap. As AJ Allmendinger now going on the bottom of Sam Owens Jr. He is looking for the lead. Looking for the lead here in the Daytona 500, and he will take it. Out of nowhere, Casey Kane there on that bottom. Came from all the way near the back. Now up there near the front. Oh no, trouble! It's the big one! Cars are wrecking. Jeff Gordon's involved. Mike Wallace. Clint Boyer. A lot of race cars. A lot of good race cars. Carl Edwards. Tough break there. He, with his new team, looking to have a great run here in the Daytona 500. He has wrecked here today. Oh man, on lap number 5 here in the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Oh man, what great cars. I don't even know what happened. Let's go on board. Actually, we're not going to go on board. Let's go to helicopter cam. How the heck did that happen? Actually, we'll back it up a little bit further down here, because I want to see what really happened. It started all the way back here. Alright, looks like they get on the front stretch. Right there. There's just Joey Logano, I don't know, 3 wide there. Had nowhere to go. That started the big one. A lot of great cars. Ricky Stenhouse Jr. involved. Oh, man. Just Joey Logano. Danica Patrick, though, she got away around there, but Clint Boyer had nowhere to go. As we're speaking, cars are making pit stops. And AJ Allmendinger, I believe, led that lap. Let's go on board with the 15. Go on board with the 15 here of Clint Boyer. Tough break there. 3rd straight, you know, this is a race that he did not want to wreck his car, and he wrecked it. Let's go on board with Clint Boyer. Ooh, hard lick for Clint Boyer. Hard lick. There's just Jeff Gordon. I don't know. Here we go. Jeff Gordon. Let's go on board with Jeff Gordon. Right there, you see. Starts to see cars wrecking. Oh, man. That 3 just took a lick. He had nowhere to go. Looks like Jeff Gordon didn't get much as damage in the front. I think he'll be able to gain his lead there. As cars are pitting here in the Daytona 500. As it looks like the 14 just came down pit road. Other cars are leaving pit road. As we'll be right back here at the Daytona 500. And we'll get set to go back underway here at the 57th running of the Daytona 500. Welcome back here to Fox, NASCAR on Fox, as Matt Kenseth is now your leader. Let's see who was out of the race. The 3, 15, 17, 51, 4, 19, 22, all out of the race because of that, because of the first big one here at Daytona. There could be 2 big ones here today, we never know. First big one out here today, but Matt Kenseth is your leader, followed by Ryan Newman and AJ Allmendinger. And Michael McDowell is 4th, and Eric Almirola 5th. As green flag back out here at the Daytona 500. As cars are starting to poke their nose out, already look like 3 wide, looking to try to go under Dale Earnhardt Jr. back there in the pack. As cars are now more fanned out here in the Daytona 500. As Matt Kenseth has his lead. As AJ Allmendinger now on the bottom of Ryan Newman, looking to take that 2nd place spot. And he does. Sam Hornish Jr. following right behind him, following after Sam Hornish Jr. right there. Martin Truex Jr. in that Chevrolet Front Row Motorsports. Not front row. Oh my God, Furniture Row. That's what I was saying, front row. As Matt Kenseth, can he lead a 2nd consecutive lap? No one has been able to do that under green. Now, under caution, yes, they have been able to do that. But under green, they haven't. Here goes Sam Hornish Jr. under Matt Kenseth. Will he be able to take the lead? As J.J. Yeley will make it 3 wide back there with Cole Whitt in the middle and Ryan Newman right there on the top. And Sam Hornish Jr. 3 wide at the line for first. He will lead that lap. As 20 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. As the pack has drifted away a little bit there. See there right now, there's Casey Kane going for the lead, but there is Regan Smith, driver of that number 41 Haas Automotive Chevrolet, with his teammate Danica Patrick. Right there. As that pack is just back there looking to get up to this front pack as a 3 wide. There's Matt Kenseth, your leader, J.J. Yeley. Not one to see up there in the front very often here in the NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. J.J. Yeley driving for BK Motorsports. Right there. Maximum on the board with this Toyota. And also Dr. Pepper as a 3 wide for the lead. Here's a cover for the stripe. Matt Kenseth will lead that lap by, like, oh no, trouble! Brad Keselowski has wrecked again. Well, I don't think it's again, but... oh man! Brad Keselowski is the cause of the wreck. All I see is Brad Keselowski out of nowhere. But right now, other cars are racing, so we'll get right back to that. As right now, Matt Kenseth is in the lead. Coming here on to the front stretch, Matt Kenseth will be your leader. Let's find this number 2 Miller Lite Dodge. I almost said Dodge Ford. Let's see what happened to bring out our second caution of the Daytona 500. It looks like, yeah, it looks like Regan, not Regan, it's David Gillen tried to make it 4 wide. Could not do that. 2 came down on him. He's sliding through the grass. Oh, Dale Earnhardt Jr. got right into him. He didn't even know that he was going to be there. Wow. Let's go on board with Dale Earnhardt Jr. here. There we go. They start wrecking, he's cleared. Boom. Hits it. Let's go on board with the cause of the wreck. Brad Keselowski. Just gets turned, sliding through the grass. Boom, right there. Just gets hit. Spinning all over the place. David Gillen. Let's see what happened here. He's all clear right now, and then I think the 2 just came down on him. Yeah, 2 came right down on him. He's sliding through the grass and just this car just gets loose there. So we're out here on that number 13 for our second caution because of David Gillen. Not on purpose. Back his last second. And David Gillen involved as well. So we'll be right back here to get you back underway with close to about 10 laps to go here in the 57th running of the Great American Race, the Daytona 500. Oh, what's sign? Back on the green here. Not Daytona. Car's already fanned out here. As Sam Hornish Jr. is your leader. As back there, there's Ty Dillon. We have not been talking about Ty Dillon all race. He's now back up there. And you know what? Before another caution comes out, how about we crank it up a little bit here? For the first time this season, here at the Daytona 500. Sam Hornish Jr. did go down pit road. We're following catching that up after we go. Welcome back here to Daytona 500. Looks like the 33 has a problem. Looks like he might have a motor quit on him. Will we have a caution come out? See what happened here. Because all of a sudden he just got slowed. Yep, it's just wet right there. And I mean, as we did see Sam Jr. go down pit road while we were cranking it up a little bit there. Now, all the cars up. Nope, I thought it was, because it did look like they were in here. Technical difficulty on our part. 10 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. Actually, a little bit over. Under 10 laps to go. As Martin Truex Jr. looking for the lead. He will lead the Daytona 500. Who will win the Daytona 500? Who will have enough gas to make it to the end to win the Daytona 500? As now Ryan Newman will take the lead. As a 3 wide back there, Jeff Gordon on the bottom, Michael McDowell there in the middle, and J.J. Ailey on the top. And it looks like possibly Ryan Newman might be coming down pit road. No, he will not. Looked like he was going to, but he might have been turning the block on some of those race car drivers. And the 13 is a lap down. So some of those drivers up there on the high side, I would get down there on the bottom past these lap cars and try to race your way to winning this Daytona 500. As Michael McDowell now looking for the lead. That will be Michael McDowell leading his first lap in the Daytona 500. Now Danica Patrick looking for the lead. Danica Patrick wrecked, I believe, she wrecked 2 cars this week. In the Budweiser duels and in the practice, both involving Danny Hamlin. Now she drops back to 3rd, dropping back in that middle pack. But Michael McDowell has the lead. But a slow Kyle Larson there. Blocking both lanes, blocking the middle and the high side. Michael McDowell looking for his Daytona 500 win today. As we're coming down to it. Coming down to it. Who will win the Daytona 500? We're 4 laps away. This time by would be 3 laps. Whew. Very exciting racing. Some of these guys we weren't even going to mention winning the Daytona 500, and they're running up front in the Daytona 500. Oh my God. But there's Jeff Gordon. Can he win his final Daytona 500 start? And Danica Patrick's out of gas. She's pitting. She cannot make it all the way. Can Michael McDowell, AJ Allmendinger, some of these other race cars make it the distance to win the Great American Race the Daytona 500, and now AJ Allmendinger is looking for the lead. AJ Allmendinger coming off a 2. Got the lead. Martin Truex Jr. now looking for the lead. He is battling Michael McDowell for second, trying to get that draft to get up under AJ Allmendinger to battle for that lead. Now Jeff Gordon going 3 wide with Kyle Busch in the middle and Michael McDowell there on the top for third. Nobody pits this time. 2 laps to go here in the Daytona 500. AJ Allmendinger right now has the lead. Can he win it? Can he do it? Can he win the Daytona 500? We're just a lap away. This time I will be the white flag. Oh my god, this is going to be a good one. This is going to be a good one. Does he have the gas? Does he have the will to win the Daytona 500? Whew. It's coming down to it. Michael McDowell now trying for under the bottom of Martin Truex Jr. No, he's going down pit road. He does not have the gas left in the tank. White flag, 1 to go here in the Daytona 500. It's up to these 3 cars, actually no, 2 cars right now. AJ Allmendinger and Martin Truex Jr., but a lap car is getting in the way. Sam Hornish Jr. now on the bottom of Martin Truex Jr. This might have done it. This might have clinched AJ Allmendinger winning the Daytona 500. Well, go Sam Hornish Jr., but I think that is it. Here comes Martin Truex Jr. on the bottom. And it will be AJ Allmendinger winning the Daytona 500 by an inch. By an inch. Oh my god. AJ Allmendinger, what a finish. Oh my god, give it up, your first Daytona 500 winner to AJ Allmendinger. Oh my god. Just beating Martin Truex Jr. by an eyelash. Oh my god, that's the way to get the 2015 season started. Let's take a look. Let's go back here real quick. Oh my god. Let's see how close this really was. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Photo finish. AJ Allmendinger. Look how close that is. Wow. Take a picture of that one. He is your Daytona 500 winner off of that. Whew. Damn. That really happens at the Daytona 500. This race will be a great one. Well, your Daytona 500 winner is AJ Allmendinger. There's the rest of your standings. Jeff Gordon got 4th. Okay. Now, 41 of Regan Smith got 7th. Not bad. If he actually gets 7th there at Sunday on Daytona 500. That would be a great finish, but damn, dude, this, I didn't think Martin Truex Jr. would have something in him. He almost pulls it out. We almost had a tie. Look at that finish. Damn. Well, without further ado, that is the Daytona 500 here today, here on Friday. Hope we see a great one on Sunday. This was the Daytona 500 pre-race on Fox. Next race will be Atlanta. for the Folds of Honor, I believe 500 there at Atlanta. That will be again either, I think, on Friday or Thursday. So stay tuned on this channel. But AJ Allmendinger is your fictional Daytona 500 winner here at the pre-race race. So see you at Daytona, at Atlanta next week. See you then.